In this plan, the Georgetown area was cited for residential and industrial development. The plan also spoke of an administrative building, which will be a reality in this development. And this administrative building has been in the pipeline for a number of years. We have always felt that with the advent of the electronic age and the new West Coast Road, the connectivity between the capital and the second town has been enhanced. And so certain critical government services available in the city should be brought to the town of Portsmouth. And so we welcome the establishment of the administrative building in this project. So the immigration department could issue passports right here. The traffic department could issue license from Portsmouth. The inland revenue and the VAT division could have an office right here. The sub-treasury and the registry could issue birth certificates right here. The education and the sports divisions could have offices right here in Portsmouth. The Prime Minister will have an office right here in Portsmouth. The PALREP would have a proper office. The mayor and the council will also have offices in this administrative building. One of the things we don't have now is a community center for the visual and performing arts and an internet cafe where students can research and study. I saw a performance some weeks ago in the hot sun outside in the yard at the PSS grounds. But with this building, a new performing arts center will be part of this new administrative building. We can now have a home for our independence and cultural events and an opportunity to bring back our carnival shows to the town. These are just some of the possibilities that this new development holds. So we are not only creating an expansion of Portsmouth, we are creating a brand new Portsmouth. And while we're creating the brand new Portsmouth with the Phoenix development, there are other things happening in Portsmouth as we go along. Our home repair and roof renovation is ongoing as we are speaking right now. About $1.4 million have already been spent helping about 150 persons throughout the constituency to date on building houses, repairing roofs, renovating damaged structures all over the constituency, from Dodan to Bonn to Chance, Zika, Glanville, Portsmouth Central, all over. The company undertaking this project, MMC, has shown that they can build to meet the standards of a post-Maria context of resilience. These buildings, as has been shown in BrBpTV, will be resilient and aesthetically pleasing to and for this area of the town, close to Picard and the Ross University. That's why I ask all the potential beneficiaries to wait for this development. We never wanted this place to develop like a slum. We always wanted a residential development that all of us could be proud of, and I know that is what we will be witnessing today. This new development is a fitting and lasting tribute to the political allegiance of Glanville.
These projects are part of our ongoing partnership and commitment, together with the government, to provide 1,225 residences, along with community and commercial facilities in various locations along the coast, from Bellevue-Chopin in the southwest to Cottonhill in the north, and along the east coast from Castle Bruce down to Delices. It is our intent and our plan to complete all the commitments by December 2019, with the first residences in Bellevue-Chopin being available at the end of August this year. Georgetown, there are two phases. There are a total of 226 units. There is a commercial, local government, central government building. In the first phase, there will be 68 units due to be complete August 29, and it will August 2019, and it will be complete in August 2019. There is 44 three-bedroom units, 24 two-bedroom units. Phase 2 is a further 158 units, along with a government building, retail units, police station, fire station. Here's the aerial shot just behind us, so everybody knows where we are. So I'm sure I don't need to tell you. Okay. This is the first phase, 9 building, 68 units. Okay. The total development with the government, commercial, retail building at the top, and the first development here on the bottom left. Also featuring, you'll notice, a children's play area, a basketball court, and a multi-use building, which is the community centre, it's a hurricane shelter, it's the theatre, it's the cinema, it's the performing arts centre. That is in the first phase. The structures of the residences, they are international consultants involved in them, along with local Caribbean expertise for soils, seismic and hurricane engineering. They are designed to withstand the worst that Dominican weather can throw at them. They are reinforced concrete. They have reinforced concrete roofs underneath the corrugated or decorative roof. They have impact resistant windows. They have solar water heating. We have used our best endeavours to ensure that they will be cheap to live in, that they will keep the weather out. They are the same structures as we've used in Bellevue Chopin. In Bellevue Chopin, during the hurricane, there was no structural damage to any building. These are the 2-bedroom units. You will note every residence has its own door. You're completely private. But we've also taken cognizance of the fact there are families within the island who are multi-generational. Each building has the ability to accommodate the more elderly generation downstairs and the younger generation upstairs if required, giving them independence and freedom with their own facilities, but at the same time with having a door into a communal staircase if required, which gives help for downstairs from upstairs within 3 seconds. So this is a 2-bedroom unit. What you see is what you get, but we don't supply the beds. Okay, that's a different view of the same 2-bedroom residence. So fully fitted kitchens, solar water heating, fully fitted modern bathrooms, hopefully to last into the 22nd century. 3-bedroom residences, very similar design, no easily identifiable difference from the 2-bedroom. Again, same thought process in the design, independent upstairs and downstairs, if required, can also become one residence. This one's for the engineers. Just flick through these ones. Again, that's a different view of one of the residences, and the plan view of the same 3-bedroom unit. The commercial government buildings, 3-storey building, local government offices, decentralised government, central government facilities, police station. There will also be fire services there. There is accommodation for the local police force. There is retail units. There is office spaces. And as we've said before, there is also going to be a community facility, multi-purpose building to act as hurricane shelter, theatre, cinema, whatever the community requires. And that's, they have it, the commercial building which will front onto the main road. And the view from the children's play area onto the inside of the first phase. Cotton Hill. Cotton Hill is 9 buildings, 68 residences, 24 2-bedroom, 44 3-bedroom. Okay. Completion date November 2019. The aerial view, I hope some people can recognise where it is. Again, they are the same residences, they are the same design as Bellevue Chopin, they are the same design as Georgetown. All the same facilities, the same features. Exactly the same layouts inside, and the same ability to create one family unit over 2 levels. And again, what you see is what you get, but no beds. Thank you.
I believe maybe the only other place in the world you may see something like that is in Miami, in Florida. This is the quality of housing, of residences that this government is offering to the people of Dominica. Because we believe that we need to raise the standard and the quality of life of our people, irrespective of who you are.
Amen, amen.
That the least among us must not only be given something, but that something must be at a level that we would offer to anybody else in the country.
Amen, brother.
And I say to you in the Portsmouth constituency that you deserve everything which the government is offering to you in this country.
Amen.
And we wanted to ensure that we give you the best that money can offer. Because these units, these residences are not cheap. Because they are of high quality. And they are being built with all of the seismic and hurricane considerations. And as the project manager indicated to you, all of these roofs will be concreted. But for aesthetics, for improved beauty of these buildings, we are placing the alu zinc over it so that it can bring out the beauty of the building. But they're all concrete roofs. They're all concrete roofs, meaning we will not have to run for our lives if a hurricane were to come to visit us one day. And this is what this government is doing when we speak about more resilience and building back better. It's to ensure that if a disaster were to come, we will be in a better position to withstand it, and if we were impacted, we would get out of the situation much quicker than otherwise. And what you will see taking place in this development is that every electrical line will be underground. Every telephone line will be underground. Every cable line will be underground in underground ducts. So you'll see no poles, no lines running across this property. The only poles you will see standing will be street lights to enhance the safety of this community. So in the event that we were to be hit by a hurricane and the transmission and distribution lines from Dominic were to fall down, we can simply bring in a generator here, hook it up, and give you lights the next day in this development. That's what we're talking about. When we talk about resilience, when we talk about making Dominica the first resilient country in the world. Not that we will prevent hurricanes and disasters from coming, but we'll be in a better position to see them through, and if we're impacted, we will bounce back much faster. So in this development here in Portsmouth, this particular development in Georgetown was conceptualized before the hurricane. And as Austria indicated, for this particular area, we have to do some redesigning. So we will see here in this is a complete city with all of the amenities associated with the community. With basketball courts, with tennis courts, with indoor sporting facilities, with a theater, with a commercial complex. We will have a complete program here with a police station, and we'll also provide residences for the police officers and the fire officers who will be in this police station here in Georgetown. But let me say to you that these things cost money. And you recall, ladies and gentlemen, that we have always told us as citizens of Dominica that we must stand as a country, irrespective of your political affiliation, stand in defense of the Citizenship by Investment program. Because I tell you tonight that every cent that will be spent in this project will come from the CBI of Dominica. And it is always unfortunate that there are some in this country who will try to undermine the opportunities of our people in Dominica. So this has been married, ladies and gentlemen, with the hotels that have been constructed here in Portsmouth. The Kempinski Hotel, the Marriott Hotel, the Moroccan Hotel, all of this, when constructed, will create opportunities for employment and a better way of life for us here in Portsmouth and in North Dominica. And we'll also see something next year, the reconstruction of the road from Borough Square to Melvin Hall, improved with new bridges and new two-lane bridges. Every one of the bridges from Portsmouth to Marigot will be improved with two-lane facilities. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the assurance here tonight that this Dominica Labour Party will build the international airport for Dominica. Because we are not only talking about airport, we are making provisions for the airport. Because as of May 31, 2018, we already have $162 million for the international airport of Dominica. So when you tie these things, the hotels, the improvement to the infrastructure, improvement of homes for the people of Portsmouth on the north of Dominica, the improvement of the road from Portsmouth to Melvin Hall, and the further improvement of the roads from Portsmouth to Rosal, we can understand what we're talking about. We can understand what we're talking about. That is what development is about, ladies and gentlemen. Having a comprehensive response and a comprehensive and integrated plan to make Portsmouth and Dominica a prosperous country. And all of these things, my dear brothers and sisters, Because sometimes, you know, when we don't have something, we want it. We call for it. When we have it, we take it for granted. We take it for granted. And I do not want us to take these things for granted. These things must not be taken for granted because we are here in Portsmouth offering you, as part of a master plan, 226 residencies with contracts signed for the first 68. And this 68 will be ready next year to provide housing for you. And of course in Lago, COTTONHILL, contracts signed for 68 units already to provide housing for Lago and the college constituents. And I say to you, based on our numbers, based on the number of people who have told us and we have assessed who need homes, we will be able to provide a decent home for almost every single family in Portsmouth and in the college constituents.
Andrew, yes, bro. I go to the doctor. Where is the real builder, boy?